state water contractors to agencies in Southern California. And, you know, the state water projects, not CBP water. I will tell you, Westlands has gone out and has acquired a number of other contractors, contracts, but we did it so we could have the water in this district. We acquired Broadview Water District, we acquired the contract for Santa Mila Water District, Woodland Water District, Mercy Springs Water District, Ora Loma Water District. We went out and we bought those contracts so that we can have the water here in this district. And, but again, we don't transfer water out of this district.
So what was that guy?
And I can't foresee a circumstance where we will.
And do you ever call the Fresno Bee to say, you know, you need to correct that? That wasn't even our water supply.
I talk to reporters at the Fresno Bee all the time, and they try to do a very good job. So.
They go on and off, you know.
Are there other questions on the municipal? Yes, sir.
Excuse me, was that name retirement compulsory, or did they have the option of?
No. The question was the land retirement compulsory? And the answer is no. We've not, except in one circumstance, for reasons that I won't go into, we've never condemned land for land retirement. It was all a willing seller basis.
And so that works relatively well?
It worked relatively well. In fact, we still are in the market to buy water. One of the problems with high commodity prices is it makes it more difficult to buy land. As Mr. Murphy can tell you, or other farmers can tell you. Yes, sir, in the back.
Tom, what's going on with running and drainage?
Thank you for asking that question. How many of you have read about how how Westlands has taken all the Trinity water, and the use of that Trinity water results in toxic runoff to the San Joaquin River? It's a great issue. You saw the Grasslands Bypass project. Westlands Water District has never drained to the San Joaquin River. We did have a drainage program that was in place. It went into service in the mid-70s with the completion of a portion of the San Luis Drain. And there were approximately 40,000 acres of land in Westlands that were drained by the San Luis Drain, and the water was conveyed to a place called Kesterson Reservoir, which was originally intended to be a series of regulating reservoirs for the drain. It became the de facto terminus of the drain, and there were lots of environmental problems resulting from high concentrations of selenium accumulating in Kesterson Reservoir. So the San Luis Drain was closed. So after the closure of the San Luis Drain, there has been no discharge of drainage from Westlands Water District. And so we are presently involved in discussions with the Bureau of Reclamation over how the Bureau of Reclamation is going to perform its statutory obligation to provide drainage service to the San Luis unit. There's been litigation over this question that's been ongoing since 1963. I'm hopeful that we're getting close to finding a solution. But in 2007, the Bureau of Reclamation issued a record of decision concerning its drainage alternative study, and it would implement a program much like the program that you saw today at the Grasslands Bypass drainage project, where you would collect rainwater, reuse it on salt-tolerant crops, and then ultimately treat the water to dispose of selenium. There's some controversy over what the Bureau of Reclamation was proposing, because it actually involves the construction of evaporation ponds, and there is concern about the effects that evaporation ponds will have on waterfowl. I'll hear about that later from about a similar issue, not in Westlands, from Mr. Davis.
Yes. You meant Panoche Water District. You said Grasslands?
No, I call it the Grasslands Bypass Project. And it's actually being implemented by Panoche Drainage District. But the Grasslands Bypass Project serves Fireball Canal Water District, a part of Central California Irrigation District, Panoche Water District, a portion of San Luis Water District. Broadview used to be served by that project as well. But I think I referred to it accurately. Yes, sir.
A couple years ago, I think I read an article, which could be all wrong, that
Fishing Club. The Bully Baca Fishing Club was a club that was owned by the Hills family, Hills Brothers Coffee. It was started in, I believe, 1904. And it was a very exclusive fishing club. And we learned in gosh, I don't remember what year it was, 2007 or 2008, that the club was for sale. And it was going to be sold to an individual from the Bay Area who wanted to subdivide it for vacation homes. We are a big proponent of raising Shasta Dam. We think that raising Shasta Dam is the most cost-effective, feasible storage project being considered today. And our concern was that if there was a very exclusive vacation home development on the McLeod River immediately above the reservoir, it would make it more difficult to raise Shasta Dam. So we bought the first 7 miles of the river above the reservoir. And there's not any secret about it. We did it because we want to see Shasta Dam raised. And if you want to go fishing, I can give you the name of a good guy.
I doubt I can afford that.